idea how long this took me. I watched 2 bookmas videos for it. Took me forever. And it's not even all of them. There's some down here. It made me realize how many books I have to read, and I think my cat wants to get in. Hold on. Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of bookmas. Today I figured this would be like a really fun idea I wanted to do something. I wanted to either decorate my TBR or something like this, and I was like, let's just wrap it. And so, you know, I thought, you know, yay, like let's wrap it. It's gonna be so much fun. This took me like an hour and a half. Like it took me forever to do it, and I'm so over it. Like I said, there's some books that I didn't even wrap. Those are like my thrillers that I'm probably not gonna get to just because I'm just not in the mood for those. So I wrapped all the gifts. So I have 24 books in all that I'm going to choose from for my TBR this December. For me personally, I am definitely a person who's more of a mood reader, and I don't stick to TBRs. I try to, but I'll only read like a couple out of my TBR, and then I'll switch to like whatever I want to read. So we're gonna pick from the Santa hats and figure out what we can read. So the way this is gonna work, I'm gonna shuffle this around, pick one out, and then I'm gonna unwrap it like a little present. So yay, you know, an hour of work going away. So the first book, which one resonates with me? I got number 11. This book, again, I have no idea. I just remember that like 1 through something is like romance and this is all fantasy. Oh my god, this has been on my TBR forever. Okay, so the first book I got is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I don't really remember a lot about this. I just remember that this mom was in prison for a tragic mistake. Her name is Kenna Rowan, and then she returns to her town hoping to reunite with her 4-year-old daughter, but it doesn't really go well. There's a lot to rebuild, and then everyone in her daughter's life is determined to shut Kenna out no matter how hard she works to prove herself. But she starts to like bond with this bar owner. 320 pages in this, but I haven't read a Colleen Hoover book in a good second. What the hell? She just jumped over my bag and my leg. It was hilarious. So this is the first book that we're gonna get to, and I'm kind of excited. So we'll see what I get to, but that's the first one. Now I'll get into the next book. I got number 7, and this one's right here. This is another romance book. Oh, okay, wait, I'm so excited. I wanted to read this because my friend Olivia and I were talking about it. This is the fine print by Lauren Asher, and this is in the Dreamland Billionaires trilogy, I think. But this is like, every book is like a different perspective of the brothers, and they're all like billionaires or something. I don't really know a lot about this one. I don't know, I remember picking this up, and I wanted to just pick it up because a lot of people were at the time. Like, I think I got this in the summertime. Actually, I do not remember when I got this, but I'm excited. I haven't... Rosie, what the hell are you doing, babe? This seems exciting. That is the second book. We'll go into the third book now. I need like a fantasy. I have 2 romances. I need a fantasy. This is number 4. I know this is like a romance because 1 through something is like romances. Oh, I think I know what this is, and I think this is a summer book. Would it be bad if I... Okay, one of these is like a summer book. It's Happy Place, and I want to read that in the summertime. Like, I don't want to read it during Christmas time. Number 6. Let's go ahead and check. I started to wrap these like terribly because I was just so tired. Oh yeah, I'm excited. This is Twisted Games by Anna Hong. I'm so sorry. This is book 2 in the Twisted series. So Rebecca read Twisted Love, and she said she absolutely loved it. And she said that you should read them in order because it pretty much takes place with like the first couple. Their friends are the next books. But I really wanted to read this because this is a princess and a bodyguard. And I heard that, and that's all I needed to know. Rise and Bridget is a princess, and then Rise is her bodyguard. And they pretty much start to like, their lines between them start to blur, and they start to like love each other. Oh my gosh, hold on, because she's his princess, his forbidden fruit, his every depraved fantasy. Yeah, she's really stubborn. He's bound by the chains of duty, and Princess Bridget dreams of the freedom to live and love as she chooses. I think it's something like she has to marry someone else, but she's like in love with her bodyguard. I don't know. I'm excited. I was looking at this book because like I realized like I was reading a lot of my fantasies recently. And I was like, I need a different change. Like I need to read some of my romances recently. So hopefully we get to this. I'm excited. This looks good. There's 2 books already on my oh my gosh, my desk that I want to get to. One's for another video, but then one is also just because I want to read it really bad, and I think this would be like a perfect time. So yeah, but I have another book challenge coming up soon that I think I could read a lot in. So I'm excited. This is exciting. That's the 3rd book, fantasy. But maybe it won't give me a fantasy because I've read a lot. This one's number 20. You see? Oh god. Okay, number 20. I know this is a fantasy book, I hope. Ooh, I got this in my last video. Or not my last video, like my last huge book buying video. This was one of the books I got. This was my whites. So the only thing I really know is she's the daughter of revolutionaries. Her mom was murdered by this thing called the Storm, and in the Storm there's like all of these like monsters or something in it, and her father is pretty much in line to be in the same fate as her mom, and because like they're starting to like close in on him, the kingdom, and so she has to go into the kingdom. She starts to infiltrate the prince's elite squad of soldiers, sorcerers, and then even trade her way into the prince's cold heart. So enemies to lovers. And the cover I really like it's super pretty, and I think it's different, so I'm excited. So that is book 4. Okay, book 5. Book 5. Okay, let's see what this is. This is another romance. I already know because it's in that part. I was hoping not to get one of these. Okay, so I have Icebreaker. I just got this one recently, and this was first bookmas that I did. So this is by Hannah Grace. I don't know what to say about it. It's pretty much like you think it's all cute and cuddly, and it's like the biggest smut book on the planet, I think. So this is about Anastasia, and then this is also about Nate. So Anastasia is a figure skater for the Team USA, like she just got in, and then Nate is a hockey player, and they're pretty much like, I guess like close proximity enemies to lovers because they have to share the ring with each other, and something happens to Anastasia's skating partner, and she faces like an uncertain future, so she has to look to Nate to take her shot. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means like he needs to like skate with her. I feel like that would be so cute, but I'm not sure. I just remember I was at my Baba and Pop-Up's house, and I was reading a little excerpt, like a little screenshot online, because it came up on my For You page, and my mouth like dropped open. It was like a smut part. I was like, holy moly. So hopefully we get to this. Maybe we'll do a little more. Maybe we'll do like at least 10. Maybe that would be interesting. At least like half. We'll see. I need like a different one. Okay, I got number 24. So let's see what book 24 is. Where did it go? Okay, back here. Oh, I think I know what this one is. I do. This was the last one I wrapped. Okay. This is a new book, I believe. I think it just came out. It's called The Phoenix King, and this is by Arna Verma. I got this in October, so I was always meaning to do like a huge book haul of like a couple books that I'd gotten recently, but then it just kind of get out of hand. I'll just read the back because I don't really remember a lot. I just remember there was like close proximities, enemies to lovers. Oh my god, there's like a theme here. And the Ravani kingdom was born of a prophecy carved from unforgiving desert sands and ruled by the Ravens bloodline, those with the power to command the eternal fire. Elena Anadia is the heir to the throne and the only Ravens who cannot wield her family's legendary magic. As her coronation approaches, she will do whatever it takes to prove herself a worthy successor to her reverend father. I'm so sorry, I can't read. But she doesn't anticipate the arrival of Yasin Knight, the notorious assassin who now claims fealty. Fealty? To the throne. Elena's father must trust Yasin to be a member of her royal guard, but she is certain he is hiding something. As a threat of war looms like a storm on the horizon, the two begin a dangerous dance of intrigue and betrayal, and the choices they make could burn down the world. So she's a princess, he's an assassin. Sorry, did I mix? I definitely mixed that up. There's a picture in the beginning, or I thought there was. I don't know if it wasn't. There it is. This is why I got the book. Are you kidding me? That's hot. That's so cute. Okay. I just think this seems like really interesting, and why not? We'll try it out because it sounds really good. It also reminds me of, it doesn't remind me, but I was reading An Ember in the Ashes like 4 years ago or something. I read the first book. I wanted to carry on with the series, but I was just so busy with school because I was in high school, and I just never got to the second book. So the second book is on my TBR. I just put it with the other book. I want to get back into that series. I just need to find the time and the will to do it again because the first book was really good. I just need to do it again. So, I hate that. I hate when I start a series and then I forget what happens, and then, you know, I have to reread the book. Oh my god, it's so hot in here. That's the next book. What is that? Book 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not book 6. Officially 2 more, but we might go to 10. Just why not? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna need a couple books to read. This one is number 10. I have book 10. I'm not sure what this one could be. Ooh, okay. So, I got The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and this is by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've never really wanted to read this book. I just never really cared. It was definitely popular, I think, during quarantine. I just didn't really want to read it, but I got it because a lot of people were talking about it, if that makes sense. I wanted to get to it even though I wasn't really interested in it. It's kind of like with a couple other books. I got it because I saw it on Book Talk, and I was like, you know what, maybe one day I'll get to it, and I'm not sure if it's my style of reading, but we'll see. So it's a romance. We'll see if I get to it, but yeah. 21. Is that 21? Yeah, that's 21. I'm sorry, it looked like 16 for a second. Okay, so we got number 21. Oh, this is a biggie. I know what this is. I think I know what this is. Yeah, I was right. Oh my goodness. Should I wait to read this? I've heard different things. People are saying that you should read this after ACOTAR and Throne of Glass because it just works better. This is again in my recent video. Half Fae, Half Human is about Bryce Quinlan. There's this murder that shakes the very foundation of the city, and Bryce's world comes crashing down, and then the murderer attacks again an infamous fallen angel hunt, Athalar, and he is assigned to watch her every footstep, and Bryce knows she can't forget any longer. So they both are together trying to figure out what just happened. My battery is flashing. Let's change the battery real quick. So I'm really excited about Crescent City. That sounds very interesting, and now I'm really intrigued to read it. I'm also really close to finishing Throne of Glass. I think I'm probably gonna finish next year. I'm planning a video for it again, and why not? You know, kind of break it up, give other books a chance before I get my heart broken. So we got this book. So I'm excited about it because I think the third book is coming out in January or something. I think so. You know, if I get this done and I get it in the second one, you know, I'll have time. Now I really want to read Ember in the Ashes again. I got number 13. Is it a book? Oh my god. I got really scared because this is number 14 and I know what number 14 is, obviously, from the bulk of it. And I'm planning on doing a video on that. So I was hoping, I wouldn't get it so that I would read it next time. Anyways, number 13's over here. Sorry you couldn't see that. I got a little scared there. I was like, what the heck? Okay, I need to finish this. I got Wicked King. This is by Holly Black. This is the second book in, I don't even know what I don't know what the trilogy is called, if I'm being honest. So I started reading this in the summertime. I think, yeah, I was in the summertime, but I started to get into this big romance kick, and I just totally forgot about this book. I was in the middle of it. I'm seriously halfway done. Don't really remember what happened. I remember what happens. I might be a little lost, but I definitely want to finish it. It's not too long at all. It's, I think, maybe it's 320 or something. So I liked the first book, but I just didn't really care. And this book I'm feeling really bored in. And I just feel like I don't care about the romance. It's very weird. I'm not sure how I feel about it. So I'm definitely gonna get to it though. I'm definitely gonna finish it. no idea what just happened. Need to get it done. I should get it done. I'm halfway through it, so I might as well get it done. One more book. The reason I'm getting a lot of books, there's this challenge that I'm going to be doing soon. You guys will be seeing it soon. That I will be doing this entire book video on. So, okay, last one. Let's see what I get. Hold on, let me just pull them out because they're all like kind of stuck in the hat. Can I make another one? I think this is karma. I'm sorry. What? I'm gonna cry. I think I might cry. I'm sorry. Damn it. Oh my god. Not that I don't want to read this book. Okay. Look at the size. This is, I think, as much as the last book in Throne of Glass, I think. Hold on. There's a glossary. There is like 4 glossaries in here. Yeah, this is 800 pages. This is Pirate of the Orange Tree, and this is by Samantha Shannon. The second book is already out. I got this book because it is so gorgeous. It is beautiful. I got it last year, and I did not read it because I was terrified, because at the time I'm still a very slow reader, but I think I've definitely gotten better, especially with doing book videos and like kind of challenging myself to get videos done for book videos. I'm terrified though. Okay, I was planning on reading this in January because I started seeing a lot of videos on it, and I got really excited, and I think I can definitely do it. It'll just probably take me a month because this is just very dense. I mean, I could kill someone with this if I was like, you know, but it's very dense. The world building is absolutely beautiful and brilliant, but there's so many different little things in here, and it's very, very dense. So I think this follows like 2 different storylines, but the biggest one is unwed, but it's Queen Sabran, and she must conceive a daughter to protect her realm from destruction, but assassins are getting closer. And then she has a like bodyguard that is, and I think they fall in love or something like that. I think her name is Iyad, is an outsider at court. She has risen to the position of lady in waiting. She is loyal to a hidden society of mages. Iyad keeps a watchful eye on Sabran, secretly protecting her with forbidden magic. Across the dark sea, Tan has trained to be a dragon rider since she was a child, but she is forced to make a choice that could see her life unravel. Meanwhile, the divided East and West refuse to parley, and forces of chaos arising from their sleep. Ow, my hand is hurting from holding this book. This is a huge book, and it's weird though, the pages are kind of small, like they're, I don't know, they don't fill the page, so that's a good thing. But this is a humongous book, and I'm very scared to read it. I think this is probably the last book I will get to in December. If anything, I'll probably start it in December, and then hopefully just pretty much write it out for January. I do want to read it. It's just huge. Like, this is terrifying. I think actually if I'm gonna tandem read, that's bigger than this book, and then the last book of Throne of Glass is bigger than this. But we will be getting to this sooner or later, either this year or next year, and I'm terrified. Those are all the books I will be reading. Let me show you my big stack. So this is a huge TBR. I know I'm probably eating a lot more than I should chew, eating off a lot more than I chew. Anyways, so to be exact, we have The Priory of Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I have The Wicked Hang by Holly Black. I have Crescent City, and this is by Sarah J. Maas. 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have The Phoenix King by Aparna Verma. I have Icebreakers by Hannah Grace. The Darkening by Suna Mara. Twisted Games by Anna Huang. I'm so sorry, I'm butchering a lot of these names. Fine Print by Lauren Asher. And last but not least, we have Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I hope you enjoyed the books I pulled out. I know there are not a lot of Christmas books. Again, I'm not really in the mood for Christmas books, and we'll see what I get to. I do have a Christmas book somewhere in here. I just don't remember where it's at, which sucks because I wanted to read it, and now I'm gonna have to unwrap them all. I'll let you guys know about it, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my 3rd day of December, and I will see you guys for the next day, hopefully, of Vlogmas and Bookmas. So I love you guys. Be safe, and I'll see you guys next time.